Hi friends, welcome to Nessa's Nook. Today I am going to make something that's supposed to be in the pan, but I thought, no, I'm going to try it in the air fryer and see if I like it this way. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So, this is supposedly hamburger rice skillet. Now it's becoming hamburger rice air fryer. So, I had, last week you guys saw that I had all those extra peppers and I chopped them up and stuff. And I froze them. So I didn't want to put them up in the microwave to thaw them out. So I just grabbed a few of them and I just went ahead and put them in here, threw the air fryer on for just a minute, and boom, and it's thawed out. So let me go ahead and bring it down here. You'll see the the pepper's already in there. Now what I'm going to try to do is try to mix a little bit of more of the liquid stuff together before I add in the rest of the stuff. So you're going to do a can of tomatoes that happen to be my own home canned tomatoes, 8 ounces of tomato sauce, and then it depends on, do as you want for your own garlic. I'm not going to tell you how much or how little because, people don't eat with us. So, anyways, then you do like a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, which you guys know I don't measure. That's a good teaspoon. I'm going to throw, it doesn't ask for onion powder. I'm going to have all the directions down below. It doesn't ask for onion powder, but I want a little bit in there. And go ahead and put the pepper and some salt. Now, I think this should probably work out just fine, honestly. I did that one meal, I think about a week or so ago, and it turned out just fine. And it was the peppers with the kielbasa, which I'm going to be making again sometime really soon because my husband's asking for it. So I'm lazy today, and I'm going to go ahead and just use some frozen onions instead of just chopping them. Put some of those in there. You know how the girl loves her onions. And then, I don't know for sure if you guys saw that one video where I had some extra rice left over, and what I just did is this is probably about 2 cups of rice. Now obviously in the skillet, you would be cooking your own rice and stuff, but I already had this, so I'm not going to cook up more rice because I had some in the freezer. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and get that rice in there, kind of like break it up in the bag a little bit. That's one good thing about if you do any of this at all, if you have left over at all, you can easily, put them in the food saver bags or something to that effect. And then this just saves so much more time at meal prep time than, you know what I'm saying? You're not just spending forever during meal prep time. So I'm going to throw just a little bit of water in there. Because I want this to be a little bit more on the liquidy side than not liquidy, because I do not like dry food. And this has got to cook together for a little bit anyway, so it's going to get some of the water out of here anyways. So that rice is pretty much all messed up, or melted, thawed out there. So you guys also know I do my hamburger. I put it in my Instapot. It's pre-cooked, and I just go ahead and I put it in the sandwich bags. And then see how much easier this can make mealtime. I mean, I am such a lazy cook, and now this is going to be probably enough for probably 2 meals. So not only do I have the stuff from the freezer, from the rice and the such, there's going to be probably enough left over for a whole other meal of this, honestly. I don't know why it asked for so little bit of tomato sauce. I really think that could actually go for some more tomato sauce, but I'll see as this gets a little bit cooked. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the timer, or put the start the air fryer, and I'm just gonna do I'll do the air crisp, but I'm going to turn this way down so this actually has a little bit longer to cook. And I'll do it for about the 20 minutes. It may not take that long. I'll keep checking on this and go ahead and hit the start button. And I will bring you back as this gets a little bit more done and show you what it's looking like, or if we want to add more of the tomato sauce or not. Now that just beeped to have me add the food, so that must have got a little bit warm enough in there. I did add a second can. I think that looks a little bit better. And that's going to go ahead and start that countdown for the 20 minutes. And I'm going to start, I'm going to do some garlic bread over here too. Well, that's warming up. I'm going to go ahead and use these buns. I have a few left of. That way I can just get them out of my pantry. And this is one of those, I used it wrong obviously, because you can get them anywhere. I got these off my One Team U order. But it's got the little things in there, so like, you know, if the bread's cold, you kind of like do that, I guess, and it's supposed to help when the butter's really cold, to be able to spread it a little bit better. But I love garlic bread anyway, so this is all good here. And then what I'm going to just do is just sprinkle a little bit of garlic on each one. And I'm going to go ahead and toss this over there in the Joule. Yep, just as I thought, some of that water would have soaked up. And what they suggest is about a half a cup of cheese to be spread over the top of this. So then I'm just going to go ahead and use the rest of the cheese that I shredded the blocks on. And then we'll close this lid. It's got 6 minutes left. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and put this down to about like 2 minutes just for the cheese to melt. And I'll be right back. Okay, friends, that just went off. My husband's not home yet. I just had a taste of this. And I think I'm glad I really put the second can of tomato sauce in there. But it's totally up to you when you do make this, if you're going to want more sauce or not. I like the more sauce. To me, this is kind of like, almost like a unstuffed green pepper. You know, the unstuffed peppers that you have with the rice and the hamburger and stuff. But in a way, it kind of tastes completely different at the same time. I don't know, I don't get it. So, anyways, I'll just go ahead and close the lid. The bread's done. It got a little bit overdone, but we like it a little bit overdone anyway, so it doesn't matter. And as soon as my husband pops through the door, we'll have dinner. And I'll show you the plates being done up. Or maybe not. I'll just show you that's what I'm just going to do. I'll just show you we got the garlic bread done. And this way I could just upload the video. And then this is an up close of dinner. So, I mean, I think that looked really good. It turned out really good. Definitely, if you can, you know, I mean, if you have a way to, you know, if you have a food saver or whatever. So this way, you know, like if you do have extra rice on a night that you have rice or whatever have you, you can just easily throw that in the freezer. You can see it just comes out perfectly fine. And, you know, it can save a lot of time on a busy meal night. Tonight's not busy, but, you know, on certain nights it's kind of crazy. So this made for a very quick, fast, easy dinner. My husband and I will both appreciate. And because there's more than enough for just the two of us, this will go into the freezer again as another meal when we just want to have something small, and we could just do some garlic bread or something that day too. So anyways, have you guys ever made this before? If you have, did you do anything differently? Let me know in the comments down below. And thanks for stopping by. You have a very blessed and wonderful night.